Let's go. Oh, and he's got the Stefan Pikachu.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think Kold does play Pika.
Yeah.
If I remember the database correctly.
We went and did a little bit of research so we could speed prop.
Yep. All right, so round 1, RadioOvni versus Kold. 2 brand new people to SDI. But let's see how this goes. I'm not familiar with either one of these on any meaningful level. But the Pika Ridley matchup is oddly enough not a stranger to in SDI.
We've definitely seen it. Definitely seen this too.
Yep.
Funny though, despite the fact that Pikachu is definitely the better character than Pikachu, I feel like Ridley can easily carry Pikachu around the stage.
Yeah, I think it's kind of explosive. It's very momentum based, and I think the problem is it's easier for Pika to get the momentum.
Yeah, it's whoever wins neutral.
Yep.
And then like from that point, getting down is hard for either of them.
Yes, yeah. But I do think that this matchup, I'm not going to call it even. I'm sure every Ridley main in the world would get mad if I called it even, but I do think that
Not that bad.
I do think that once I was going to say acro, once Ridley, the two people are just synonymous.
Yeah.
I think that once Ridley gets momentum, it really is his game. Or his stock at the very least. As we were able to see by practically this entire showing so far, got Ovni basically an entire stock ahead, just about up in that extra percent range, but unfortunately just not really getting there.
And
just immediately closing that stock out again.
Yeah, he's had the stock advantage. Grab problem, start off, get carry away. Unfortunately, the platform did not work out for Kold.
Skyrim logo up there.
Yo, I never noticed that. Is that a thing people say, or did you just notice that?
I just noticed that.
That's like really accurate.
I'm sure somebody has said it before. I don't want to take credit for being the first person to ever make that observation, but it just so happens Carrie was just playing Skyrim, so I was looking at the Skyrim logo and then saw him do that. Anyway, yeah, still having an incredible stock advantage. Trying to get some back airs, trying to go for the up or the down B off stage, but
Obviously
a little too wily here.
Yeah. He's just here trying to finish off with that side B. Is really.
Yeah, I mean he's got a whole stock. You know? That's not to say things can't just turn in an instant. And when you're fighting Pika, that is something you have to be careful about. But, I mean, he's just playing around at 140, 1%, and that's death right there. Honestly, I feel like
he just really needs
that
hit.
too.
Yeah, he really needs
yeah, he very clearly just wants the side B.
Bad, man. It might get him killed.
That's the,
man, it really might.
Oh man, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
I was about to say I think if Kold went for the down B there, that could have actually been it for him.
All right, Kold going Rosa though means there's got to be some decision, some reason.
This could be really good having Luma there to take some of those big hits for you. Just kind of soaking them up. But if you lose Luma, you know, Rosa's gonna have a really tough time closing any stocks without Luma, especially against Ridley, who's not the heaviest in the game, but actually not even technically a super heavyweight. But you can see here just being really nailed down on that corner. Wow. This is very clear. Yeah, very clearly some practice Luma use. Rosa's a fairly technical character. I'm wondering if we're gonna see any. I saw a really very well spaced back air from Kold before, so clearly knowing the spacing well enough. Ovni doing the very smart decision and just killing Luma immediately, ignoring Rosalina entirely and getting Luma out of here. That's going to be the source of all the problems. I'm wondering if we're going to see any Luma drop off edge guards since Ovni's been wanting to recover low. I'm wondering if Kold's going to try to go for that. Playing it safe in camping center in Kold, not trying to go off stage, not trying to get sharked. Just camping center and waiting to see an option from Ovni first. And this is much smarter play from Kold. I don't think Kold did anything bad before, but playing Pika is kind of inherently an aggro playstyle, obviously mixed with camping in general, but it does have aspects that just inspire aggro playstyle. But being able to play with Rosa, not getting the there we go, not being able to get any Luma hits during that grab animation, and just struggling to kill here. Once again, Rosa just really truly needs Luma to kill, and that's the real problem. You saw there that was a I forget the name of that, but completely ignoring Rosa's hitbox and using Luma's hitbox instead to get that back air out and to kill. So once again, very clearly some practiced Rosalina play going on. And really, really good edge guarding here, just trying to keep them off ledge. Ended up not getting that reversal. Ovni ended up doing a good enough job watching out for that Luma. And I'm not gonna lie, this Rosa is pretty sick. I'm a big fan of this Rosa. Keeping him on ledge, calling out that side B. Very, very smart. Shooting out the side, shooting out Rosa's side B there to try to catch a jump, but unfortunately nothing. Basically even, but if we see, if we see anything here, at the very least we are going to see that Kold's competence in this matchup with the Rosa is seemingly much better than it was. This is so much, it feels so much more momentum based than it did with the Pikachu, oddly enough. Gone so back and forth, and that hitbox on that up B, being in a bad position. I think Kold was kind of intentionally wasting a little bit of time off stage to get Luma back. Trying to edgeguard with back air again.
Oh man, Ovni is so smart getting rid of Luma so fast. Just taking control of basically Kold's win con, which is to have Luma available and ready to use.
SDing there in the Ridley special. Trying to get that up B, and that's just gonna be it.
That's it.
So Ovni does take that. I think the percent difference ended in the same way, but I'd be out there to say that I think that Kold's proficiency was there with the Luma. I think that was a really good. I think that had he gone Rosa and Luma that first game, we could have seen a much closer set from Kold.